have been clearly tearing up the scene. It makes me think that G3, maybe if they get onto a map that they're really comfortable on, maybe if they, get some momentum underneath them, that they can really do some damage here in this best of three, at least for a map. But like you said, over the grand scheme of things, Party Astronauts coming into this one confident and ready to play out.
So yeah, you were talking a little bit about me, about in the green room about Call Me Sue, over there. Again, all these players for G3 are very young. I believe most of them are exchange students. A couple of them from Mongolia. Call Me Sue, nationality listed as China, but at least there's been a little bit of hype around the advanced scene about this squad. We might have to hold on to it for just a moment, because a crossfire between Bentley and Walco, but Calamity able to break it open, but then Sixy activates too, but still deleted right there. So Sixy falls, but then Chop able to cut one down. And so now a little 2 versus 3 action here for G3, but Obi does come through with one back on a Walco, make it 2v2. This flank activating a little late, and the Thunder Stomping. They escape the flank here of Wolfie and deal with him. Call Me Sue drops him, and Chop has to finish what he started, but he's getting backstabbed. And there's a pistol for G3.
Obi with some big kills right there, breaking apart that crossfire every step of the way and fighting their way through a tough defense. As you can see, they will close out confidently. I imagine we're gonna sort out these HUD stuff pretty quickly, but as for the start here for G3, out of the gates looking strong. I like the resilience from them. I like how fast these headshots are rolling out from Obi. So some good starts on the pistol round, but full eco here in the follow-up. Party Astronauts just trying to get some rifle work out as soon as possible. They got a flashbang, maybe collapsing in towards mid is the move here. Walco waiting for his time to throw it.
And a couple of USPs on the other side. And then Wolfie and Bentley will actually combine to drop one of those rifles.
The rechargeable Zeus.
Oh my goodness, though. I don't think a Zeus has ever gotten a kill, recharged, and found another kill in the same round. I'm not sure that's like...
Yeah,
I don't think it's that good of your goal.
They need to have like an outlet in CT spawn where you can really like charge it up a little bit quicker or something.
Or what if it fires like an arc, a bolt, just like a Sith lightning? If you want to do any of that, like
yeah,
bend your will to the force.
I think there's a Valorant agent that does that.
I think there is. Would you get enough kills? A very interesting concept is that if you would get enough kills, then your Zeus would arc into lightning, something like 7 or 8, and then if they put some orbs on like one side of the map and the other side of the map, and then it like would upgrade your Zeus. Thinking about that one, Cole. I'll save that joke for a different broadcast when it's actually funny.
Sure. I remember there used to be something in CS:GO where you would what was it? You could like quick switch from your Zeus to your op, and it would shoot a bolt of lightning. That was pretty fun. That was pretty cool.
Looks like we're gonna be heading back to us. Oh boy. We had a little bit of a drama to start this one, and yeah, we're gonna go through a couple of tech issues here and there as well. But the Zeus jokes can't stop giving. But this G3 team turns out to be interested. So you said, it's been hard to kind of find some data on this team right now and all the leaderboards and stuff. But apparently this squad at one point was undefeated in the advanced season, currently playing right now.
Yeah, and again, like talking with a couple of advanced players that really hyped up Call Me Sue as a player that was really difficult to play against, and so keeping a close eye on what he can bring to the table if he is showing up in these rounds consistently and challenging really what I would say is some of the more exciting pieces here on PA, like 60, like Chop. If you're able to challenge some of these individuals here, I think it really could be something quite nice for G3 to start out with. I think Ancient's going to be a tough map to do that on. Party Astronauts look really confident on this map, but already, I mean, just talking about some of the differences that we're seeing here, Overpass is going to be a map that they're willing to leave into a decider, which I think is a bit of a surprise here. when it comes to Party Astronauts. They obviously once were incredibly strong on this map. This was one of their better maps here, but maybe that's more so Walco's influence in this like veto process, because it's one of their least played maps, and they're leaving it to a third map decider here versus this kind of underdog team.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting in its own right. But should the maps even matter if the caliber of player is supposed to be like such a huge difference in distance between these two teams? Already, at least the pistol round gives me some hope that this could actually be a competitive game. Just the fact that G3 have actually picked it up and they've shown some strong individual play. And I think that's what's going to have to carry them through. And I think it's also a weakness that they can exploit, because as much as we all love, Ben Lee and Walco, they aren't necessarily revered for their fragging power. So if the young guns here for G3 can actually show up, and I feel like, when you bring in this like Asian talent, the Asian scene is so like mechanically focused as players. If they can bring some of that heat in the server, there could be some problems.
That's also, I mean, again, even though this is quite the big gap here right now, G3 coming in, a couple of these individuals from the Mongolian scene, just really goes to show how much depth there is in that talent pool here, that we have some of these players coming through and playing in NA. I imagine they built up a lot of that experience, and it's pretty cool to see, because again, like the story of Challenger Atlanta was this Mongolian roster really tearing up the server and breaking the hearts of some NA teams, and now we've got some Mongolian players playing in NA. So it's cool to see that storyline continue here, and even in the qualifiers as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Here for these players, and it again, just the focus on firepower that's actually come out of this region has been just exceptional. You watch the Mongols play, and it's like, it does not matter what position they are in. There is someone who can find a multi-kill, and someone can kind of just squeeze water from stone right there. So a lot of these players are, again, individually talented, and I think there might be an individual deficiency, and the player who needs to make that up is probably going to have to be Sixy.
Yeah. I mean, again, that guy, he can make up for a lot as well. I often talk about him, talking about like his like differences in rosters over these last little bit, but the changes that he's gone through here, the fact that he's still able to just tear up the server on really any team, doesn't matter what it is with, whether he's playing underneath Stanislaw over there in Wildcard, or doing really good work, not on Wildcard, but with that roster before then, and then here and now playing underneath Binley. I feel like he's still just such a useful piece to whatever team he's on, and so able to adapt to those different like environments. I mean, where again, Stan is incredibly structured, likes those last minute calls, where then you look at Binley and what he's bringing to the table here, and a little less structured. It's cool to see that he's still able to play underneath both of those banners.
Yeah, can a looser style benefit here for Party Astronauts and take down an underdog who has been, all things said, thrown a massive lifeline to even be here in the first place? We're going to bring this one to a little bit of a break as we sort out these technical issues, and when we come back, we'll be right on into map number 1. See you then. And so we're back. I think we had a little bit of a server trouble leading on into it. We got a little reset. And we should be back on into the swing of things. There is 5 players in the server, though, for Party Astronauts. And we'll see if that irons itself out. Either way, G3 are going to start off.
Obi.
Obi!
Obi,
Stop!
Obi.
Reality is shifting!
Stop shaking. Stay still.
Oh. Okay, whew, I was getting a little dizzy there, Cole. We're back into it. Map number 1, and we have a little pistol round plus conversion here for G3. Let's see if they can carry that momentum to lead off this game as, well, everyone wants to throw some fire at each other. But you're not watching that next, like, Avatar The Last Airbender live action movie, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'd say I will.
It's like, that's made the rounds on Twitter, I'll say that. I'm not into that stuff, but those people on Twitter, they can go off. Either way.
Ooh. Walco, he's getting active. He's going off here off the back of a flash, maybe? There it is, but doesn't really get much info other than claiming control. More on that ramp side of things. Now, we got some 9Z stickers in the server here. Coming through, which I like to see. Always a big fan of 9Z. It is 5v5 still, no opening picks. Just a little bit of a hiccup in the HUD right now as we gear ourselves up for an A-side finish.
And a molly for Ben. That is going to land on through, force them to swing wide. It also stops the plant, but they need to get the kills here. And 60 will go down. That's going to be the easy plant. It's still a 3v5, and Wolfie will get inquisitive on towards the site. But looking at the back of way, we have AMZ here. Picks up the double and locks in this round. This is going to get a little weird for Party Astronauts as they actually falter with the guns.
What they do. Very strong execute right there. Breaking past the molly. Trust that they can break through. And more so than anything, it comes up to AMZ's mid lurk right there. Finds both of the donut players. Finds them both. That's fantastic work from him. Coming through there as the mid lurk. You got your A play going off right there in A main, and it's actually the lurking individual that gets both of the entry frags to help out. Beautiful execution power there from G3. That felt like it had a lot of structure, had a nice little backbone to it that G3 can kind of rely on if they keep up the calling like this.
See it for now. Looks like they're just gonna break the smoke towards bottom mid, and you see a full setup here for G3 to clear the path on through. Nade of the smoke. Laxi's gonna fly out middle, and nothing giving just yet. Well, I mean, opening map control, first stage established here. Even more. Look at this. AMZ going all the way in through Donut at the moment. Maybe could hunt a side anchor or two.
I haven't seen Party Astronauts be able to play around out with like the perfect amount of utility right there. We'll see Wolfie try and pop an op shot off. Ooh, he's running away as soon as they pressure forward. Walco has his back, though. Great coverage.
Huge. Huge here from Walco. He's dropped the bomb, but can't win on the second fight. We have a 3 versus 4. Man advantage still going here for Party Astros. That could change here. Ben Leak gets deleted. Now make it 3. Smoke to spawn a chop. Walking forward. Needs to hit this headshot with the Galil. Needs to connect. But instead he'll fall. It's 60 who flies through a smoke. But that's not enough. Wolfie needs to clutch up here. And that's a missed op shot he can't really afford. Gonna swing out. And there's another miss. Can't miss twice versus this team apparently. 4-0.
couple of misses right there coming through from Wolfie. Still a little bit strugglesome with that AWP. Missing out on a couple of opportunities. He will get it back into his hands, and this is more so of what PA are wanting to kick things off with. It's a actual full belt of utility for just about everybody. Everyone has all the tools. And so we'll see if they can start it off successfully now. Or if G3 keep on getting away with some great calls, some great reads. Coming through there. Walco trying to disrupt in that last round, but still getting chased down. In the meantime here, a lot of pressure being applied in towards the middle. They flash through the smoke and take care of two. Already starting things off incredibly well.
This game's gonna get complicated, Cole. Hold on, Wolfie. There's another miss. You can't have this keep happening. You know, at some rate, I'm gonna start, bringing down the hammer here. And while Chop does pick up one, he is far, far away from the other site in a 1v3. These are some problems early from PA.
Yeah, just a bit of a rusty start here on their campaign at the moment. Wow.
Oh
my god. Just a burst out of Obi's AK right there to seal it in. Not showing up to the server rusty whatsoever. Instead, it is tip-top shape for these guys.
Cole, I'm shook.
Yeah, this is a deadly squad right now. They're making Party Astronauts look a bit confused here. Of scratching their head in the first 5 rounds. You got missed op shots. You got some great defaults called out that are just breaking this defense apart. And right there, just flying through a mid-smoke with a flashbang ends up breaking the defense completely in that gun round. And that's a gun round. Everything
50 out. Good flash, but then there's a second one as AMZ is just layering the utility on thick. And Chop is in some trouble here. There's no doubt about it. 157 cannot hold on the torrent of T's. And just leaving Ben Lee playing around these smokes. Oh, okay, he'll get 2. There's an AK. And Ben Lee pull it off. A Glock is out. There's a third here. Wolfie also needs to pull off the clutch, and he does. What the heck is happening on this cycle? 2 versus 5 for Party Astronaut.
Well, that's what they needed right there. That capitalizing, finally making it look like G3 is the roster that's coming into this one. Feeling the pressure as the underdogs. Is the roster that hasn't yet been able to challenge some of these ECL teams. Finally getting their chance, and they finally make some mistakes, not being able to trade out. Bentley just gets away with so much. Instant timeout called from PA, as now they know that they can capitalize. They can take a little bit of momentum in their favor off the back of that. That's a big round right there, offered up by a big player in Bentley. Fantastic job. Having to lead by example.
I don't know if that was leadership, Cole. I think that was every man fight for himself. Oh my goodness, what was going on? You know, Cole, I've been casting a lot of, with you, we've been doing a lot of South American qualifiers and some of the regional events. But it feels good to be back. Walco, wide swing now. Call Me Sue drops early on. Party Astronauts looking to carry this momentum. There's another kill coming through from 60. Trying to add to it. Walco even staying alive for longer. But then there's just more aggression on aggression here for Party Astronauts. Never letting off the pressure. There's a duel going on in every part of the map.
Yeah, this is all-out battle right there, but finally we're getting some of the confident plays here. 60 battling for mid-control here, helped out by Walco. There's some coordination coming through here more so. Again, it just looks a lot more stable on the side of PA. They do crack through that economy here for a couple of these players. For a second there, I thought Chop had just force spot on the T side completely, but he's actually on the defense. So it's actually a full eco there. Or maybe a half buy more accurately. So there are some investments.
Yeah, I believe it's Laxey's supposed to be there on the scoreboard. For G3. So was it just a flash in the pan, as the cliche goes? Or do we have some tangible stuff? You know what the saying "a flash in the pan" comes from, Cole?
No, but you want my guess before you give me the answer, if you have it?
Okay, yeah. Go for it.
Oh, wait. It might be losing
Wait,
this round here for a second.
wait. We can't have fun.
He has to save this one as he gets pressured down to low HP here.
Hold on.
Man advantage. Flash is really well placed. He just about avoids catastrophe. And it puts it all on the back of just Obi. One man here to pull it back.
Cold. We're trying to have some fun, but G3 want to spoil the party as they have been this entire game. Obi's going to tuck away towards the boxes, though, in this position. Very well known. And as the defuse kicks off, yeah, Obi, he just can't do anything. But it is a 10-second stick. Now, there's a chance. Oh, my goodness. Sadly, the wall banks just don't work out. And 60's going to put it in the whole 10 seconds. But, oh, my God.
Oh, that was on the fly right there. I mean, if he was just able to get him off the bomb, if he had instantly chased down the diffuser, that very well could have been the round collapsing. But that reality is narrowly avoided. And they can breathe a big sigh of relief on the side of PA. Wow.
My goodness. This team is terrifying, Cole. So a flash of the pan comes in from the gold rush. When you go panning for gold, you see a little flash. Oh my gosh, I got some gold. You don't actually. There you go.
That's pretty cool.
Some lore.
I was gonna guess it was like playing a prank on somebody and you light some firecrackers in a pan.
Ah. Yeah, that's Kentucky for you.
My brother did that to my grandma in her bedroom. It was
What?
I know, wild. So yeah, that's pretty Kentucky for you right there.
Dude, state's cruel. All right. Right now, this is a pretty one-sided round we're looking at. It's 2 versus 5 here for G3 to claw themselves out of.
Yeah, they're not.
Well, you gotta reevaluate your family.
That's wild. Good prank though. It was pretty funny to watch. Grandma was not happy. Do not try that one at home. Also, I think the fire alarms went off.
What is this lore that I'm hearing? This 2 versus 5 is not going to get off the ground here for G3.
They keep it flawless.
That's a much different round than what we just saw in the previous one, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that one's a lot more stable right there when you go up against the guns. G3, that maybe comes with the territory here of their style they're calling. You kind of play a pretty like individualistic style here, where a couple players go out towards the middle. It relies on them winning their duels. A couple players defaulting towards B. They need to win their duels. If they don't win their duels, it goes a little bit sour. But a fast B play coming up the ramp.
Okay, we're going flying up the ramp. Chop, unable to hold, but there's a flick from Wolfie to at least answer back. And Walco's just running through smokes as if you were supposed to earn some respect by making a couple of these rounds close, but oh, did Bentley actually steam killed Walco right there? Could it cost him? There's no way. Call me Sue here. 8 HP.
Oh
my
God!
No way! It gets that close, but it won't. It won't be in G3's favor at the end of the day. Party astronauts equalize.
What on earth is going on? I like when they rush up ramp there or call of these off spawn plays, because I think if they're 5-man barreling at you, good luck trying to trade on all these individuals. It is a challenge. And you can see how much output they're able to deliver. Another really close half buy for G3, but it very well just might be PA stringing things together to end this half and showing who the big dogs are in the server. Right now, at least. 60 paddling for mid control. Look at him. Flash,
that's all
but
he does.
that's Binley. That's
Oh,
Binley.
boy.
Just plucking him out of the server.
That's gotta hurt. Where does the play go next here for G3? I'll have to see. Again, more smoke spam, but as Benley fakes the fallback, Maxi moves further forward. This could come as a surprise. These Red Room players, will they clear this? Laxi gonna hold the angle, but then get finished off. Benley beats him on the line, and we're looking at another 2v5. Perhaps it was just a flash in the pan here as G3 led off with a scary 5-0 start. But I think that might be all here. Except for this guy, Obi, who somehow finds a way to find a headshot in every single situation.
He's sharp. Sharp as ever. That's for sure. So he has some flair to him here. Walco playing a good game. This is my big question here, because Walco, I mean, again, obviously had that IGL brain for so long. It's not like even back before when he was before he was called. This was like right back with G-Man Chu. All right. Ooh. You don't want to go down
ancient
after time.
history, Cole.
Yeah, I'm bringing up ancient history here, but that was, I think, the last time he wasn't calling primarily. And if he's back to like not calling here, and he's clearly like honed in a little bit of that mechanics, like he can play and influence the server quite a bit as well if he's able to focus more so on his crosshair. Depends on like what sort of ceiling he can get to for how much this like PA team can succeed, but could be really exciting.
Thought we were going to see another fast B play, but instead the must have Molly cheeks, but Obi is, oh, he tries to jump through. He tries to get cheeky with it. He's hoping that players are peeking past that smoke, but instead, Walco with open arms, but then gets domed by the MAC-10 of Calamity. But, you know, wherever you look, there's a frag on back. And unable to hold on to these advantages just yet. Chop gonna swing, though, into two players. But then Wolfie brings up the rear. There's just layers and layers upon this defense right now for Party Astronaut, and a godlike grenade that almost takes both with them. Wolfie almost finishes Call Me Sue, and realistically, no chance for the clutch. That is going to be 7-5. 7 rounds in a row from Party Astronaut to lock up this half. We've got a game.
Come on, in the middle. me all your love. Come and meet me in the middle, babe. And I give you all of my heart. If I meet you in the middle, babe, would you give me all your love? 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 Come and meet me in the middle, babe. And I'll give you all of my heart. If I meet you in the middle, babe, would you give me all your love? Would you give me all your love? Would you give me all your love? Could you give me all your love? Stay here.
And so kicking off with the pistol round now. Can G3 keep it back up? They got a pistol in the first 5 rounds of that first half, but, well, as this game has said, was it just a flash in the pan? We'll find out. This one really decides it. With Party Astronauts already getting deep control and a bomb plant, life's feeling pretty darn good, and a kill through the smoke to boot.
Oh, Wolfie just blocking him out right there. Call me Sue. Watching from the sidelines of this retake here. As things end up towards this A side, they got to move quickly. And 60 is also activating on the flank of his own.
Yeah, this is a nasty one as well. So while these players make their way out towards the triple box too, I mean, maybe they could just cut him down before it even starts. Now, Glock trying to spam through the smoke, but it's Chop all the way. He's just cutting him down from A main. Laxi will at least come away with a kill, but that's just $300 in his pocket. No round here as Party Astronauts tie together 8 in a row.
Yeah, 8 in a row now, and it's a pistol as well. That'll continue this scoreline here, working in PA's favor. And even when the rounds were scrappy in that first half, even when G3 were close, Party Astronauts still closed things out. So it looked like they just needed a little spark to start to ignite the situation here for Party Astronauts. And it was a big wake-up call. You know, losing 5 rounds in a row, and G3 looking pretty dominant in those 5 rounds. But now Party Astronauts have not looked back, and I don't think they have any plan to start soon. This time you do got Calamity getting a big force buy, but no one else on the CT side is as eager, so it is a bit interesting to see that sort of style come out. Got one person who wants to invest, and then the rest of the squad here does call in the eco.
Shifting through here, Ben Lee. Oh, he's about to get, shot in the back here, or he does look both ways before he crosses the street. Normally you see AMZ hold a wider off angle instead of being tucked directly into the corner. Like that kind of position there, we've seen it work, but not today.
Not gonna be netting them anything here. So now it's gonna be a save here for at least important that Calamity holds onto his weapons. The rest of the roster can still invest. How much of a hunting effort do you want to go on here? Oh my god. Walco has a jump on him right there, but it's a quickness.
There is a refrag though, so maybe the kills don't matter much in the end, but there's a hunting party out for 60 here.
That's big.
And Call Me Sue will get a rifle at the end of it, or will he? Trying to escape. Chop, I believe, but also Chop doesn't want to hand over his AK. So a little bit of a truce established as G3 will take 2 weapons into the server. Chop is not on G3. Let me just clarify that.
Yeah. If you are just tuning in here again, got a quick HUD thing going on right now, but again, Chop is on the side of PA, and we are missing, I think, Laxi on the side of G3, but it's 5v5 every start of the round. Don't you worry about that. either way. We got the mid play going on again. It's a little bit slower, but they look like they want to flash through this smoke here. 60 just gonna walk through it, in fact, actually. No flash is necessary. When you got 60 on your team.
I like how 60 gets silently behind these boxes, bottom middle, until he gets flashed up. Him and Ben Leet trying to provide some problems, but instead it's more information that party astronauts can collect here. It might push them even further over towards that B side.
Definitely need a momentum stopper here from G3 here. Party astronauts have been running up a storm. 9 rounds in a row. Now that you get the guns out in the defense here, you want to slow it down a little bit here. This aggression comes through, and Chop wasn't prepared for it, but Wolfie quick on the trade, crucially. More information given over, but they need to support this B-side defense in time.
And the walk down ramp, but Call Me Sue gets caught, watched for by Ben Leet. There's just AMZ back of the site pillar. But right now, the bomb has gotten dropped. I didn't realize this. Obi comes through on the big mid flank and tosses Wolfie into a 1 versus 3. And there's a crossfire being held together right now. AMZ in from Cave. And then the jump up from Laxi will establish the crossfire. G3 with their first round in a while.
And there's a lot of extra damage done in that second round conversion from G3 that make this purchasing power not so straightforward here. Now we are going to see them keep the pressure applied onto the side of G3, but finally breaking that deadlock here with the defensive round, and a strong defensive round at that. Beautiful contact game being played. Great little mid flanking coming through there in the late round for G3. They get it off in time, but a fast speed play coming through.
Yeah, Calamity could be in trouble. Gets dinked up by a Tech 9, and look at this Walco. Is relentless here, already back of the site and takes 2 kills. Enveloped RG3. This is looking more like a save than anything.
There you go, man. Walco still delivering in the server here. Look at how aggressive he's willing to get, but 60 gets caught spamming the smoke, so an avenue has just opened back up into this round, and they're all pretty close on this retake here to give it a shot.
There's a chance, you're saying. There's a chance. Bentley on the off angle. Laxi just deletes him. And Chop can't find his kill either. It is all onto Walco here. He can't find the ace. There's a 3v4 retake for G3.
Not easy at all. To break back into that round right there. Off angles looked strong, but they managed to find it quickly. They find some quick entries on the inbound. And G3 pull back an unlikely one. Did not expect them to get their heads back into that round. I was with you. I thought, you know, they'd sit and wait behind the smokes, and they'd probably call it eventually once they didn't get anything. But they also get 60 through the smoke, spamming down range. And that kill right there was enough to encourage a retake, and a successful one at that.
Nades, a little awkward, but not bad whatsoever. Honestly, a huge swing right there for G3. And it does siphon out an eco from Party Astronauts. They're actually back into this one. This team that's kind of had a lot of hype, some murmurs around the advanced space. Looking to make a little bit of a splash. Like, the only player I know on this team for sure is Calamity, because I've just seen him at a couple of lands. In between a Fragadelphia or two. Some really unknown quantities here. Coming up from other scenes. Joining up here in North American Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting what they're able to do already.
Wow.
Look at that spam here. He does use all his bullets, though, to get that kill done. Luckily, he has 2 teammates to save too much worry from taking place. Actually, in fact, the whole squad's here all ready to go.
Yeah, Walco waiting for his teammate to make a move. And Chop. No, he walks out. into Obi, who's just been the executioner here for G3, and the rest falls into place. And so the deficit goes back to 1. I said, God forbid we need a third map, Cole, but this game's getting close.
And it is. G3 have reclaimed a bit of that momentum, a bit of that wind in their sails. Finally, and doing it on the CT side, they got all the tools now. See what they can bring. Got
Ouch.
spam damage being done. Heavy spam damage at that. And not ready to fight here, but they're gonna dive
Whoa.
for the smoke. He turns in time. The Leopard spray nearly cost him, but Binley able to take 2. That's what he was getting to work with right there, and it is going to turn the advantage in favor of PA.
But you do wonder where G3 could pull it back, and well, it's coming down from the A main side. Obi's begun this flank, and Ben late, surely he's just a dead man. Instant execution here. Obi can start to move around. You see the reaction from party astronauts. They want to pull the pin on their execute. Into the smoke. Call me Sue. Just gonna go for the 1. But Calamity is still here on the site. Oh, he just misses the timing on a chop.
Oh.
Sadness here for G3. It puts Obi up in the clutch.
Into a 1v2 right now versus Chop and Wolfie. Has to recover this one. They both doubled up towards Cave. Wise reposition here from PA. We'll see what Obi's made of in this one.
He's going to begin the wrap all the way around, but the flanker is getting flanked. And he's about to be toast currently, courtesy of Chop, and that puts G3 back to square 1.
Oh, man. It's a really tough round right there for the side of G3. Money is kind of like, it's in a very awkward spot here for the argument for a reinvestment. They will go for it, but this becomes an incredibly important round. All important right now to win this one. Otherwise, you know, that close scoreline, the good damage that you did in this map could all be nullified here. Fast mid control being encapsulated by the side of G3. They will take it. Oh, that's a missed Molotov there. Bit of a noob. See, it doesn't cost him too much here. Call me Sue. Fearless here. Calamity caught a pixel on the Wolfie.
Dude, that's hard to hit with an AWP. And he hit 2 with the MP9. Are you serious? A Chop has one back. He does not fall to Call Me Sue. And then Walco just adds one extra. Headshot machines and clean up crew here for party astronauts. They're lifting off right now, and it just leaves Obi to try and make that sick opener from Calamity a success.
Just Obi to bail him out.
Could find the
Walco's kind
ball.
of alone with the ball.
Right. Give it a moment. Walco, though, he's calling in
my
for backup.
God.
I thought it was a headshot.
Walco just runs out of with the Glock.
Are you kidding me?
That's classic right there. Walco, fearless leader.
Show no respect. Show no mercy.
You said it earlier. It's like at some point you'd think this team deserves a little bit of respect, but Walco has not been giving them any respect at all.
You know, he's kind of filling the role that's missing in this team. We're missing some sort of, you know, mad fragger in terms of the rifling prowess. Like, Chop's solid, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's ever seen himself as like, yeah, I'm the superstar. We know Walco can have a pop-off game or two, but maybe it'll become more of a consistency. We'll have to see.
Yeah, no, he's no longer having a look at that dang mini-map all the time.
Rechargeable Zeus!
Rechargeable Zeus. Use it and then run away for 50 seconds.
No.
Aw.
I'm still waiting for the day that someone gets a kill with the Zeus, recharges for the whole round, and they get a second kill. Because I don't think that's happened in a single Counter-Strike match ever. Unless someone's actively trolling. All that work for nothing over at Valve. Cole, we could have gotten an operation. But instead, we got a rechargeable Zeus. Okay, Calamity. Alright, do your thing. Alright, now you're done. That's map point here for Party Astronauts. Things start to go as expected. As G3, they put up a little bit of a revolt, a little uprising here, but it's more of what we expect.
Still, I mean, considering a 0-5 start, G3 have had little sprees of rounds here and there. But Party Astronauts have found themselves in the driver's seat for the grand scheme of this game. For this map. As expected. Like you said, you got 60 in these roles here. It's one of those, like, mad riflers here. That could tear up the server, but Walco could stand alongside him. And with how aggressive he's playing on this team, it's very exciting. Oh, shots being fired off here. Spamming the smoke. He's panicking right now, as he should. This is so brutal for AMZ as he gets run down by multiple members in mid.
Yeah, and now 60 even pushing forward. He has Obi trapped. Now, Obi's been good. He's been the one tool across this map, but he's going to take a beating on the way out, down to 26. Chop even. A pop flash. Amity, though. Somehow the kill doesn't come through. Chop wasn't even looking at his opponent. But I guess well, I can't see him. He can't see me. Nice flashbang there. But 60 recovers for the kill. And we'll make it a 3v5 for G3 to claw back.
60 getting very active in the late stages of this game here. Has been such an incredible tool in this mid aggression. Obi's down low to defend this A side. So is Benelite, so a chance.
Obi, can he use the force to blast them away? Not today. Call Me Sue will pick up Walco. That might be it here. Plan to go through, leap through the smoke for Calamity. He'll get dropped, and that's not what they need. 60 is on for the ace to lock in this map. The primary tool here for Party Astronauts, the crowbar. And a 1v3 here for Call Me Sue. Off angle taken. There's the ace. There's all 5. 20 kills across the map there for 60. And a performance that Party Astronauts may have needed here. Because G3, they put up a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, but I mean, again, you start off 0-5, but then you find yourself losing 9 rounds in a row right there. 2 on a pistol and an eco, sure, but the consistency in which we saw PA dictate the pace there throughout that